Hello. Today we discuss Operation Pineapple Express. I'm Professor David Holden. I'm a military historian and a veteran of Iraq and Afghanistan. All these views are my own and in no way represent the U.S. Army or the federal government. Biden's distrust of the military has been amply demonstrated throughout this entire withdrawal. No better example can be given than how we left Afghanistan. Furthermore, since Biden's policy forbid American forces to leave the airport and go outside the walls and retrieve Americans and vulnerable Afghans, except in rare cases by the CIA and special forces, this left many beyond the wall stranded and unable to get inside the airport. Despite Taliban claims, they have been actively hunting down Afghan commandos and interpreters that worked with American special forces and executing them. In fact, there's a video of a bunch of Afghan commandos that had just surrendered and were shot in the back of the head.
Heavy fighting, all ammunition spent. Afghan commandos walk out with hands in the air. Surrender, commandos, surrender, yells a Taliban member. Seconds later, more than a dozen members of the elite special forces have been executed.
No group is at more risk. The Biden administration, according to the Daily Mail, has left this group, and I quote, for dead. See, the problem is we left behind all the biometric data, your fingerprints, pictures, things like that. And the Taliban now has that. So they have pictures, they have fingerprints, and they can go door to door identifying who the Afghan commandos are and who the interpreters that worked with American special forces are. And then they're going to kill them. What is the Biden administration doing about this? Well, not much. This is where Operation Pineapple Express comes into play. Since U.S. soldiers could not leave the airport, retired, again, not active duty, retired special forces and SEALs got together to save those Afghan commandos and their families. This was an extremely dangerous plan. Imagine this. These retired folks had to somehow get in country. Once in country, you had to get other people on board, and I guess through unofficial channels, through the State Department, other soldiers that were inside the airbase to assist you, you had to exit the base. Then you had to navigate through the dark, get to a road, get a vehicle, go through the Taliban checkpoints, locate the people, then covertly move them from the house to the vehicle without being seen, where someone might call the Taliban. Then you had to work your way back to this maze of checkpoints to get to the airport. And then once by the airport, you had to get out of the vehicle, navigate back through the dark, approach the walls of the airport without getting shot. And approaching friendly lines, if you've ever done it, is extremely dangerous. When American soldiers are being shot at, there's a lot of people on edge. And when you see people moving through the dark, that's extremely dangerous as they're approaching your walls. You have to have good coordination so that you can approach the walls without getting shot. That's no small thing. Meanwhile, all the while, you have Taliban checkpoints. There are certainly Taliban on the rooftop, probably with night vision goggles, since we left a lot of those for the Afghan army and they now belong to the Taliban. There's ISIS lurking in the shadows, random stops. I mean, the chances of something going wrong with this many moving pieces is extremely high. They were able to move 500 Afghan commandos and Afghan interpreters and their families and then get them on C-17s to come to America. This is epic stuff. This is the stuff of heroes. Hollywood's going to make a movie about this one day. This is the American way. Leave no man behind. The Biden administration should take note. If you like this video and you're interested in supporting original content, please head over to my website, link somewhere down here, I hope.